We're approaching the middle of 2025 and my everyday carry has already gone through a ton of changes since last year. The theme here is still efficiency and minimalism, but a bit more of a focus on the efficiency part as well as convenience. Since a lot of you guys like my previous EDC videos, I wanted to show you what's changed, what kind of new tech I've been carrying around or no longer carry anymore, and maybe it'll help with your EDC too. As always, all the things I show in this video will be linked down below, so make sure to go check those out if you're interested. While my backpack from Able Carry has been amazing, the short strap started to get a little annoying for me and I wanted to carry something simpler, smaller, and more comfortable to bring around all my tech with me to the workplace and for working in coffee shops. I also didn't want to break the bank, so that's why I've been carrying around the multi-pocket shoulder bag from Uniqlo. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this around, but at $30, it's definitely one of the best bag deals around. It's 100% nylon and polyester, so it's really durable, water repellent, and comfortable however you carry it. With how long and adjustable the strap is, you can wear it on one shoulder or crossbody. It's not that big of a bag, but there's even space for an umbrella and a water bottle on the sides with 5 additional compartments inside and out, including a main one for a laptop or tablet. I'm a huge fan of this bag, and for 30 bucks, it's really a no-brainer and really worth at least trying out. As for what goes in all these pockets, let's start with the front left pocket, which is reserved for my latest EDC edition, the PLAUD Note. Even though this is a sponsor for this video, it's been a surprisingly efficient note-taking tool for both my full-time job and overall productivity. Just one button press and this thing captures, transcribes, and summarizes any kind of voice recording, including meetings and calls. With over 20 summary templates available or your own custom one, you get a clean, organized summary with all the notes you need of whatever you captured. This is ideal for someone like me who's in a ton of in-person meetings at work, or it's for those other times where I have a bunch of thoughts or ideas for a video and I'm not really in a place to write or type it all out. If you're thinking, why not just use your phone? Well, with 60 days of standby time, I never have to worry about the battery life here. And there's even an all-day recording feature up to 30 hours, and with Smart Overview, it automatically segments and summarizes all those times in the day you needed notes taken. It's not just a transcription device either, it uses advanced AI to really optimize your notes. Supporting up to 112 languages, it automatically recognizes different speakers, paragraphs content to make it easier to digest, cancels out noise and mute voices for clean, high-quality recordings. With Ask AI, you can easily search through all your recordings, which then can be turned into to-do lists, key metrics, or anything else. It is powered by a top LLM like GPT-4o, so Ask AI can also answer questions via the web if your notes don't have that info. PLAUD also promises they're not in the business of selling any of your data, so your recordings are secure, plus all your data is secured and safeguarded by AWS. All this comes in this super slim premium form factor that can fit into your wallet or just snap on magnetically to your MagSafe phone or case, so it's really convenient to carry with you wherever. So if you're like me and you want to waste less time typing up or writing your notes, go check out the PLAUD Note using the link below. Then in the right pocket, I have my new wallet by Ekster. This was a sponsor for a previous video on the channel, but I really do love this thing. While I also love the super intuitive Bellroy flip case to carry my cards, I switched over to the Ekster wallet because I wanted a bit more card storage while also being able to carry some cash too. Since the Bellroy couldn't carry any cash, I had to carry a separate cash pouch in my bag, so now I don't have to do that anymore. What's even more convenient is the eject button to pop all my cards out at once, super easy in and out. There's even more storage on the flap, and for 100 bucks, I think it's a perfectly reasonable price. They also have this optional tracker card that I slot in the back here. This can be tracked and found with an app, which is pretty much a must need just in case I lose my wallet, especially if I'm overseas traveling. What also goes in this pocket is my wireless earbuds by Nothing. These are the Nothing Ear 2 earbuds that I had since 2023, but they still sound great and I love the transparent two-tone design of these. I think Nothing's earbuds are the best looking products out there, so I love having one of their products as part of my EDC. I do wish the battery life was better. I find these running out within 2 hours with noise cancelling on, so that's why I do prefer the cheaper Nothing Ear A, which are honestly more comfortable to wear too. But I lost those at a boba shop, so I had to resort back to my Nothing Ear 2. I will probably upgrade to something else this year, but I can't complain too much since these look so nice. Okay, let's move on to what's inside the bag, starting with the main pocket, which is reserved for my work laptop, the M3 MacBook Pro 14 during the work days, and also my personal base M1 MacBook Air during my off days. Like I said in my last EDC video, the M3 MacBook Pro 14 is pretty overkill for my work, but I'm kind of thankful it is though, because lately I've been having to have like 30 Chrome tabs open at the same time, including multiple Google spreadsheets and slide decks, which this thing can handle with no issues at all. It does get a bit hot once I do something on top of this, like stream a 4K video or even edit a simple 1080p video, but it really never slows down, which is awesome. The thing is though, I hate how heavy and thick this feels, and no matter what bag I'm using, I can definitely feel this thing in there. If it was my own money, I probably wouldn't buy this one. That's why for personal use, I still much prefer carrying around the 2020 M1 MacBook Air for basically everything I need to get done besides video editing, which is reserved for the M4 Mac Mini at home. You can find the M1 MacBook Air for $400 to $500 right now, so even today in 2025 is a super sweet deal. Outside of work, I mostly only use my laptop outside in coffee shops and working spaces for emails, browsing, and script writing. So this MacBook Air from 2020 still serves me super well for all that, especially thanks to the battery life, which has aged beautifully. When taking this out with me with at least 75% or more, I never have to worry since it easily lasts the entire day out. But for those other times where I accidentally leave the house with 30% or less, that's where this Anker Prime power bank comes in really handy. It's got 2 USB-Cs, 1 USB-A port, and in total, this gets 200 watts of total output, which is pretty insane. Each USB-C port can top out at 100 watts, which is already overkill for either of my laptops, so I'm satisfied there. Plus, this thing can get 100 watts of input, so it can be charged really fast, which is really convenient. The worst thing about power banks is actually charging the power bank itself, but that's not a problem here. It charges from 0 to 100 in under an hour, which is so convenient. I've been debating hard between this or the Chuktek power bank I have since they're both equally just as fast with handy displays, but lately I have been leaning on the Anker one just a little more because it's shorter, a tiny bit lighter, and easier to pack. To carry the max power delivery cable for this and for most of my other miscellaneous tech items, I put everything in this LOCHBY Venture pouch. It's made of this durable and sustainable canvas material, so you can throw it around and pack it without worrying about it. It's two-sided with one dedicated for pens and writing equipment, so I have 2 pens in here that I showed you guys last time around. The other side is technically for anything including tech, tools, flashlights, or anything like that. I use it for all my small tech stuff, including that Anker 140 watt cable, a transparent USB-C cable by Nothing, a USB-A to USB-C adapter, a USB-C to USB-A cable, and just in case a power adapter for my work MacBook. Since it is a canvas pouch and is flexible, there's still a ton more room here, which I appreciate. For about 60 bucks, it's not a bad deal for something so multi-purpose, but if you're tight on a budget, you can probably find a more affordable alternative on Amazon or something like that. Okay, next, since it's spring and approaching summer, I also carry around a pair of sunglasses to wear for sunny days outside or for driving. These are just some simple black ones by Blue Elephant, which is a Korea-based eyewear brand known for nice design at a really friendly price. I got these ones for just about $30 to $40, and I love how these look on me. The quality is whatever, but to me, sunglasses are sunglasses, and that especially holds true for plastic material sunglasses, so I do recommend these ones if you're not looking to spend a lot. Then for the 2 small pockets inside, I reserve those for some of my essentials and personal care items. The left pocket is for a small pack of tissues and spray hand sanitizer. The right is for lip balm, hand cream, mouth spray, and a Galaxy Smart Tag to track the bag itself, just in case I lose it. And yeah, that's basically everything there is to my EDC bag. Even with all this stuff, the bag still has some space, isn't that heavy, and I think it's fairly clean and organized. And last but not least, in terms of my everyday carry on me and in my pockets, I'm still using the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra as my main phone. Like I said in the full review, it might not be the most ultra phone out there, and there are other phones that are better than this in certain areas, but as a whole package, including the much improved One UI 7, the automation features, the customizable camera experience, great battery life, and excellent hardware all around, this is the perfect phone for me right now because of how convenient it is. As for a smartwatch, I actually stopped wearing one. I was wearing the Galaxy Watch 7 for a couple months, and even though I loved how it looked and how comfortable it was to wear, I realized I didn't really need one. Instead of this watch taking away screen time from my phone, I was checking my phone just as much as before while also looking at my watch a lot. Plus, tracking my steps and measuring my stress levels actually made me more stressed. So the entire smartwatch category just doesn't seem to fit me as of right now. So that's my current everyday tech carry at this point in 2025. Again, if you're interested in any of these, the affiliate links are all down below in the description box. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it, what you're carrying in your EDC, and maybe it'll help me out too. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to like the video if you did and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.